Final Fantasy 16 is a crock of bullshit. Yo, before I go clean the fuck off for about 5 minutes, let me talk to you about my Patreon. My Patreon, I have one. It's $2. You can look at a bunch of content that I don't post anywhere. You can look at videos that have been taken off of YouTube and other social media sites like TikTok or Instagram because of music that's no longer available, or because of licensing issues, or because of copyright things that I elected just not to deal with at all. It's just easier to delete the videos sometimes. So I have an archive of stuff that nobody has access to that solely exists there. Plus vlogs, conversations that I have with family members of mine, and all types of other interesting things. So if you're interested in that, it's $2 for everybody. I don't do tiers. I want it accessible for everybody, and I want everybody to get the same out of it for the same amount of money. I'll put that link down below. Thank you for checking it out. I hope you enjoyed this video. So let me get one thing straight. I fucking love Final Fantasy 16. It's one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. Period. Bar none. But it is a crock of shit. It is a big heaping pile, and I'm deeply fucking upset with it. And it's so upsetting that every single adjective that I could think of is scatological. It's gonna sound like I have a kink in a second if I keep fucking going. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I fucking don't. Shut up. But yeah, it's just a bad game. It's just a bad game. It's a good game, but it's a bad game. Like, let's make one thing abundantly clear. Devil May Cry is a fun game. It is an incredible game. I love that game. I love the gameplay. I love the combos. I love the specials. I love all the different moves that you unlock. I love the New Game Plus mode where I get to play with everything that I've unlocked and then experiment more. I'm having a great time playing this game. I love this game to death. But one thing that really pisses me off is sort of how the story works, or how the story doesn't work because of DLC. Because fuck DLC. Fuck DLC. What the fuck happened to finishing games? What the fuck happened to me going to the store and buying a motherfucking game and all the game was in the fucking game? Nah, but on the real, it kind of irks me. Right? You play as Clive, for those of you who don't know the story, and I will be spoiling it. You play as Clive, who can turn into one of the icons of fire, being Ifrit. For those of you who know Final Fantasy or don't know Final Fantasy, let me refresh you. The icons or the summons embody elements, and you can summon them for special attacks. In this game, you turn into them, sort of on some Incredible Hulk, American Dragon, Jake Long shit, right? You turn into the icon instead of summoning that icon, and certain people can do it. Some kingdoms worship the icons. Some kingdoms treat the icon like a fucking slave. A lot of people hate them. They're called dominants, the people who could turn into these icons, right? There's only supposed to be one icon of fire, and that's your younger brother, Joshua. But you was born with a couple of iconic abilities, and then you find out later that you can turn into the second icon of fire, Ifrit, which you ain't supposed to be able to fucking do, right? It's only supposed to be one icon of fire, but there's two of them. So you become an icon of fire, you go on an adventure, you got to collect all the other icons' powers in order to take out Ultima, who's a big, yucky piece of shit. You got to get rid of Ultima. Ultima is bleeding the land of all of its ether. It's causing crops to die. It's making the weather bad. Can't nobody till. There's famine everywhere. Magic is leaving. There's a blight that's turning everybody into stone. All the people who can use magic. A lot of people who are born with the ability to use magic are branded on the face. They call them the branded. They use them for slaves. So politically, everything is fucked up. And you want to tear the system down and build it back up, right? And you have to find all of these summons, right? Every summon that you know, well, at least the big elemental ones, you got to find them all. You got to find the wind one, Garuda, the ice one, Shiva, the earth one, Titan, and the water one, Leviathan. Oh, wait, no, you can't find Leviathan. Leviathan is fucking DLC. Odin's in it. You can find Odin. You can find Ramu or Rama, however you pronounce it. But for some reason, Leviathan is fucking DLC. You got to pay for Leviathan. The game where you're supposed to go out and grab all of the icons, You got to pay for one of them. They bring it up in the main story. They say, oh, even Leviathan the Lost. They make a whole little side story about Leviathan being missing, and you got to go find where Leviathan is at. But it's DLC. You got to buy. You got to buy that. You got to buy the point of the game, which is to collect all these characters' powers, bring them on into yourself, and then use them to fight Ultimate. That's what Clive's whole thing is. He can borrow other icons' powers, you know, so he can use other icons' abilities. He can use other people's elements and shit. He's sort of like a Pokemon trainer avatar. You got to fucking catch them all. But you can't get Leviathan. You got to buy Leviathan. And that pisses me the fuck off. When I found out I had to pay for Leviathan, I didn't play the game for 2 months. Because fuck you talking about. Fucking mean I gotta pay for the thing. I'm supposed to catch them all, bitch ass nigga. Why the fuck ain't it in the base game? Leviathan has been a character in Final Fantasy since what? Final Fantasy 3 or 4? You know, years before I was fucking born. I'm 30. I'm gonna be 31. You mean to tell me you couldn't put a 30-year-old character in your latest installment without me having to give you extra bread? I'll slap the fuck out of one of you. Imagine a Pokemon game where you have to pay for a legendary that is directly tied to core mechanics in the fucking story, right? That would fucking suck, right? Pokemon, we would never let Pokemon get away with that, right? We would fucking hate that, right? We would protest that. We would go out. We would boycott that. We wouldn't spend all our money on a Pokemon game like that at all. That'd be fucking stupid and fucking horrible, and nobody would like it, and that game would fail both critically and fiscally, and then Nintendo would have to think about what the fuck they're doing instead of potentially doing it again or dropping a bunch of other games without taking the time to fully finish them, especially if they was going to cut parts of the story out. Pokemon would never fucking do that. Fucking hate it here. I've always fucking hated it here, but I really hate it here today. The game is good. It's a fun game. Again, one of the best ones I played, Final Fantasy wise. I just wish that company didn't lick balls from the side. I wish Square Enix wouldn't move like that. Cause put Leviathan in the fucking base game. You're just gonna release a complete edition in a fucking year and I'm gonna be able to access Leviathan anyway. How the fuck would you play with me like that? Fucking sucks, dog. Greedy as fuck. Greedy. Square Enix is so fucking greedy. That's why they split up Final Fantasy 7 and all them fucking parts. Square Enix is greedy as fuck. I can't fucking stand Square Enix. I'm not buying Kingdom Hearts 4 in 2039 when it fucking comes out. Square Enix should suck my dick from the back. Fucking sick of this shit. Get the fuck out of my room.